Happy All Year's Day, lovelies! Do you have your black eyed peas cook up ready for the new year? I know my mom does. And so, since this is the last day of the year, you know what time it is. It's time for the year end review. If you're new to my channel and don't know what that is where I draw something I did early in the year and redraw it. Well, it's where I take something from early in the year and redraw it and see how much improvement I've done throughout the entire year. So, also if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much for giving my video a try. I hope you stick around and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and click that little bell so you'll always be notified when a new video comes out. Hey! Also because YouTube is in a funk and liking and commenting and even clicking that button helps me out a lot because we don't know if Armageddon is going to happen on YouTube for the new year. So, yeah. So the drawing that I've gone through the archive to see what I've done early in the year, and the drawing I did was this, my Spidersona. I know people say Spidersona, but I say Spidersona. And it made me nervous to redo this because I love it. Look at the color. Look how cool. How in the world can I make this better? But then last year when I redrew Moana, I thought I can't upgrade this, and I upgrade that real good. No wait, the year before is when I did Moana. Last year is when I did the Demon Girl. So this is what I'm going to redraw. I drew this the 3rd of January 2019, and now I'm going to redraw this to see how much I improve. So come along, lovelies, as I redraw. Ooh, it's so warm today. Alright, come along, lovelies, let's go. Why did I do that?
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there?
Okay, lovelies, so I was really nervous with redrawing this drawing because I thought there's no way I could improve upon what I already done. I know it sounded very conceited or whatever you want to call it, but it's true. When I drew that, I was so happy. I was in awe. I was like, can I do this? How the heck am I doing this? But I surprised myself with this drawing, and you'll see later on in the video. But in order to get myself ready to do this video, I had to rewatch the original to see what art materials I used, and I used my color Tambe watercolors to do it. And I was like, and this time I used gouache, and I was really nervous to do the gouache because I wasn't sure I can match the colors properly. And then when I was drawing the pose, I was like, this isn't looking good. I was just gonna say I'm gonna choose something else, but then it was just the body, and then I drew the clothes on, and then I was like, oh, well, not the clothes, I drew my Spidey outfit on, and I was like, oh, okay, it looks good, cool. But I was still nervous with the gouache, but it all works out. And in watching the video from January, it made me realize that I made New Year's resolutions this year, and I did not remember. No, I made 5 New Year's resolutions this year, and I did not remember that I made those. That's bad. Is anyone else watching the video? And I was like, wait, I had goals for this year? I don't remember making goals. But I made 5 goals for that year. For this year, I keep acting like it's the end of the year. It's Old Year's night, Old Year's day. And I made 5. And out of those 5, I did 1.5. So the one that I did was that I started my website. Yay! I haven't updated in some months, but I did. So if you want to find out my website, you can look at the description down below. It's a Wix website, so you have Wix in front and then Swan Creates. So if you want to check it out, check it out. I want to add a blog on there, so that should be, I think I should make some New Year's resolution, but yeah. So I did make the website, so that's one thing. I did not do freelance work because I have no idea how to accept payments online, because PayPal refuses to give me, like, they okay with taking my money but they won't give me money, and it's because I need an American bank account. I've never been to America. How am I supposed to get an American bank account? There's pay on there, but you're supposed to get a certain amount of money before you can request payment, so I have to go into that more. So the next thing, I can't remember the other two after that, but the last one was to shut up all the voices in my head that's telling me that's not good enough. I've only halfly completed that because I drew a lot more this year than I did last year, and it's because last year voices, well, not voices, you know, the seeds of doubt was like, you're not good enough, why are you going to try that, try it later. So the voices were still telling me try it later, and I did try it later, but the thing is I actually did it, and I sketched a lot, I created art that I was too scared to do, and I'm really happy that I did. So out of all the 5 New Year's resolutions, I only completed 1.5. So, oh yeah, I think I remember the others is where I wanted to increase my graphic design, increase my graphic design skills. Ooh. Okay then, no noises out the road. And I don't really know if I did that, but I really love graphic design. I love creating. Oh, and I wanted to do projects, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to make some New Year's resolutions if I can remember. So with this painting, first thing that I realized is that it's way brighter. I said there's no way I can improve upon the old one, but then I started painting with the gouache, and the gouache was so much more vibrant. And now looking at them side to side, it's like, damn. It's like, damn, why is this so much more vibrant? And also something I realized is that I got so more comfortable with drawing that I'm doing backgrounds now. Before that I was just coloring like solid backgrounds, and now I'm actually doing backgrounds. So I wanted her to be swinging in the city, and I just did some simple skyscrapers that she's swinging around, but yeah, it's still a background, come on. And I don't know if I reached this part yet, but because I'm not watching the video, but I felt she looked too still on the page, so I wanted to add like a blur effect, and I just did it. I just went for it, and I regret it because I should have looked up references. I should have looked up references because it looked weird. And then after I got it to a place where it looked good, that she's just swinging across the screen, caption, whatever the joint, is when I realized I should have kept her still and crisp, and I should have the background looking blurry. I was like, oh my gosh. That's why you should do reference first. But also it was super fun to just think about what I've known from cartoons and videos and motion blur, and do that because I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it now. I really wish that I did blur the background instead, but I'm really happy with what I actually did. So
Can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever.
okay, lovely, so here's the final result. As you can see with them side to side, how much more brighter this one is from this one. But and the motion blur is not exactly what I wanted, as I said before, but it does kind of give the idea that she's moving and she's not just staying there. But one thing I want to change about this one, I want to put white in front of the leg and connect it. That'll look way better, I find. Yeah, I'll do that later. So the thing is, I still love this one. I really do love this one. But the thing that I realized with this year is that I got more adventurous with posing and background. Even if it's simple, at least I did a background. And I was keeping it safe, standing up, doing a simple pose. And this one I got a little more adventurous, more movement, and yes, I did improve for the year. That looks creepy, but I did improve for the year, so I'm really happy. And especially with the art supplies that I use, because usually it was only watercolors and my micron pens, and now I use gouache, I use watercolors, I use color pencils. The only thing I haven't used is oil paint, and that's because I'm terrified, because I hear they can burst into flames. I live in Trinidad and Tobago. It's hot. It's hot. I didn't want to try that. No. So I think, what other art supplies besides oil paints should I try? I would really like to try some more, because I always say, oh, it's too scary. Then I try it and I like it and I incorporate it in my art. So tell me, lovelies. So that's it for the video. God, it's making hot. So that's it for the video, lovelies. I hope you enjoy my year-end review, and I'll see you in the new year. Yeah, and also because I said no 2 videos for the week, and that I only do videos on Saturday, but it seems I have to do videos in the week. Not anymore. For the whole year, it's Saturday unless special occasions call for it. And to keep me on track and to make sure I don't forget is that Saturday I'm going to post a video of how I painted these paintings behind me. Hey, I'm really happy with it, especially that one. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Yeah. So thank you, lovely, so much for an enjoyable and mind-boggling year. 3,500, and how much of you have come to me this year? That was really weird. It was because of Bailey, but still, thank you guys so much for staying around because it means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. This year has been crazy. I've drawn way more art than I'm used to. I've done things that I've never done before. I've been happier with my art. I actually have my art as my phone background. I've never done that before, and now I have my art up on my wall. I've never thought I was good enough. My art was good enough to ever be worth anybody's time, but yeah, my mindset is slowly changing, and it'll be really cool to do commissions for the new year. So thank you, lovely, so much for all your support. I also like to thank my patrons, Carla Finlow, YK, Princess Auntie, Rose Rolands, and me, so much for your support. So you all came to me within this year, so that's the next thing to be thankful for. You all came to support me in this year as well, and I'm so grateful and hope to a whole another year with you guys, and that more people will join Team Lovely over my Patreon, self promo, patreon.com/swan_scripts. And yeah, I love and appreciate you all, Team Lovely, all the way, and I'll see you guys in the new year, which is basically tomorrow. Also, January 2nd is my birthday, so send all your birthday wishes because I'll accept them all. So thanks so much for watching, lovelies. I'll see you in the new year. Bye. Yeah, bye.
Can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright.